to separate the men from the boys, motherfucker. Let's go. Niggas best verse can't kill out my intro. Word your blood, daddy. This time is for taking. Time steady ticking. Food supply getting lower and these diapers getting expensive.
What up? It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in this industry. Be sure to watch this whole video to get max value out of it. Like the video, share the video, become a subscriber too, so we can continue to bring value to the sport we all love, and that's boxing, you dig? So let's get straight to it. We headed to the 160 to 168 division, somewhere in between there, where Saul Canelo, I was born scary Alvarez, is dwelling, and Canelo Alvarez is, of course, hiding out in the mountains of Guadalajara, Mexico, in his witness protection program. I wanted to talk about it a little bit because Canelo Alvarez, of course, is practicing safe social distancing away from all of the real pound-for-pound fighters. He's been doing so for years, okay? Don't play with me, all right? Canelo Alvarez has been ducking all of the smoke from everybody in all the divisions for years, okay? And y'all say, oh, these guys don't want to smoke with Canelo. Oh, they ducking Canelo. They don't want to take pay cuts. And they don't want to get fed dry feed and all this other stuff. Man, you guys are the worst, and y'all are the reason why boxing is in this, in this dilemma right now. Y'all the asymptomatic carriers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to blame the coronavirus, but it ain't got nothing to do with the coronavirus. It has everything to do with the Canelo Alvarez virus. And allow me to explain. First of all, Canelo talking mad S-H-I-T about Floyd Mayweather. And it makes me wonder if Canelo Alvarez has a fever. You know, that if his fever is running extremely high and he's starting to get delirious. You know, he's talking real crazy, breaking out in cold sweats and shit. It's because, if memory serves me correct, wasn't it Oscar De La Hoya that came out and said that, Floyd, he picked on a younger guy, and Canelo was only 23 years old at the time when he fought Floyd, and Floyd was just so much more experienced than Canelo, and he beat the little whippersnapper up, and because I was in my drug rehab program, which he was, don't play with me. He was in his drug rehabilitation program, or alcohol, or whatever it was. It was something intoxicant that he was taking, up his, where the sun don't shine, you understand? So anyway, so it makes me wonder, like Canelo, is he having a delirium, or is he just lost his mind? Like is the fever, attacked his brain cells to the point where he's becoming very, very forgetful about the circumstances that happened with Floyd Money Mayweather, okay? We'll touch on that a little bit later, okay? So also, Canelo Alvarez is practicing safe social distancing and isolation down in the mountains of Guadalajara, Mexico, right? Hiding behind that smoky clenbuterol Mexican meat, that him and Eric Morales, likes to indulge in. Not only him, but also Jesse Vargas. The list goes on and on and on and on. So all you FUCK boys out there and say, oh, people are saying these things about Canelo with the clenbuterol. Oh, he only had traces in his bloodstream. Shut the FUCK up, okay? That's like having only traces of corona in your system, okay? Like what y'all don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, It's not no corona beer here, okay? We talking about Canelo Alvarez, all right? So when it comes to his witness protection program and his social isolation, right? He's allowed to wear that franchise belt mask, okay, to keep himself protected from the real killers in the division. Let's not forget what the rules of the mandatory is with the WBC, okay? Especially when it comes down to the franchise champion, all right? This is why y'all need to look just behind the curtains, okay? Don't let these people play these games with y'all minds, man. It's like these boxing fans, bro. They just like Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? They just chomping at the bit. You feel me? So it's so crazy to me that they just don't see this, right? So the franchise tag, okay, in boxing basically allows the WBC champion to duck their mandatories. Did you hear me? Did you not understand? So think about this. The two franchise champions, okay, we're going to take it one step for you slow in the efforts, okay? The franchise champion in the middleweight class is Saul Canelo Alvarez, okay? His mandatory challenger, who's been his mandatory challenger since 2017, okay? Don't play with me. Jermall Charlo has been Canelo Alvarez's WBC mandatory challenge, okay? Don't play with me, all right? We're going to get into that in a second, all right? So, he's allowed to duck Jermall Charlo without penalty. Same goes for Vasyl Lomachenko. Okay? He's allowed to duck Devin Haney with no penalty. So even if Canelo Alvarez or Vasyl Lomachenko were to lose, okay, what happens is that they would have, the winner would be the mandatory to fight the WBC real champion of the division. So let me clear that up for y'all. So y'all, I already know that y'all already bombed the video. A lot of y'all already, you know what I'm saying, already done ran for the exits. Okay, like somebody done pulled a fire alarm on y'all dreams, on y'all little PUSSY boy, right? Canelo Alvarez, the Cinnabon, right? So I already know how y'all running for the exits, but y'all gonna get this clenbuterol smoke today, okay? Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna feel these flames today, because I'm dropping these facts that's gonna break y'all fanboys' backs, okay? So, tell me where I'm lying in this, all right? So, if Canelo Alvarez was to lose, whoever he lost to would become the mandatory challenger to Jermall Charlo, okay? So, let's dive into the Charlo situation a bit, because some of y'all seem to forget that after Canelo Alvarez beat Danny Jacobs, who was the one that dropped the IBF title or had it stripped, is because he didn't want to come to terms with Sergey Derevyanchenko, who's fighting Jermall Charlo on September the 26th. I'll wait. So you gave up your IBF title just to duck Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's what he did. So y'all saying, oh, he don't duck nobody. Oh, these guys, they don't want to be great and take on Saul, the Cinnabon. Because you know why? Because they don't want to be infected with that dumbass virus. That's why. Okay? So the franchise tag ain't nothing but a mask that these boys can just hide behind, you know what I'm saying, to really duck that smoke. They're using it just like a gas mask. That's exactly what it is, talking about smoke. We're going to talk about smoke here in a second, okay? So, let's double back to the Floyd Mayweather comments, right? So, mind you that when Canelo Alvarez took on Floyd Mayweather, he was saying, oh, he's gonna defeat Floyd Mayweather. He's gonna be the one that's gonna give Floyd Mayweather his that he's so ready, that he's 23 years old, he's got all this experience. He done fought all these fighters, Oscar De La Hoya, Eddie Reynoso, all of them were saying that they're gonna go to war and knock out Floyd Mayweather, right? They're gonna do all these things to Floyd Mayweather, right? Wrong, okay? Floyd Mayweather dusted Canelo Alvarez, smoked him, iced him, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Spilled him, whacked him, however you want to put it. That's exactly what happened in that ring. He dominated Canelo Alvarez the entire fight. I don't believe Canelo Alvarez won one round in that entire fight, okay? Not only that, all right? Oscar De La Hoya was in his little program, you dig? But, you know what I'm saying, one of those judges got the call from Oscar De La Hoya, okay? A judge who's been ousted from boxing, mind you, all right? And who claimed that Canelo Alvarez won that fight when we just extremely confused as to what fight was this individual watching? What fight was that BITCH watching? Okay? All right? So not only was he gifted that decision with Floyd Mayweather, he was also gifted the decision with Erislandy Lara. Do we not remember this? Now, this is Oscar De La Hoya saying this about Cinnabon now, okay? He said that, oh, you know, I didn't want Canelo to take this risk, you know, because Lara, he moves, and Canelo, he can't cut the ring off. This is Oscar De La Hoya saying this about Canelo Alvarez. It's not me saying this. It's not me just pulling this from behind the curtains of the universe and talking SHIT about y'all beloved Cinnabon Alvarez. This is not me saying this, okay? This is Oscar De La Hoya saying this, okay? That they did not want Canelo Alvarez to take that risk. They wanted to get a slower guy in the ring, a guy that would have been fat at one time, that they can weight train so they can be weaker to get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez to make it a Mexican-style fight in the middle of the ring. Am I making this stuff up? Tell me where I'm wrong at. Tell me where I'm wrong at, okay? So we move right along, okay? So we already deciphered this old crap that Canelo Alvarez was talking about, saying he didn't lose to Floyd Mayweather. He don't look at that as a loss, and that he's the second greatest Mexican fighter of all time. Mind you, now I'm paraphrasing, but this dude literally said that he was the second greatest Mexican fighter of all time. Like, this is this guy's mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is y'all king. This is y'all pound for pound champion. This man is not even giving himself the credit of being the number one. He looks at himself as a number deuce. How many times do I have to tell y'all this? That this man he subconsciously views himself as a POS. Do y'all understand what POS is? I don't think a lot of y'all fanboys really do. So we're going to move right along. It's because, you know what I'm saying, Canelo Alvarez, he just, you know, the Canelo virus, you know what I'm saying, you know, it infects your guts and it causes you to have diarrhea where you just, you know, you just pour out that number deuce all over the game. You understand? And I pray to God and I hope that, you know what I'm saying, these younger guys, man, Virgil Ortiz, Ryan Garcia, I pray and I hope that they practice safe social distancing from Canelo Alvarez virus. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want them to take number twos on this game and have that second place mentality inside of their mind when you're dealing with a guy that's known as Cinnabon, okay? So let's move right on. So, of course, you know, he's already social distancing down in the mountains of Guadalajara, Mexico. He's hiding out in those mountains, okay? So we got to look at the big picture. Like, why is he hiding out? Not only did he drop the WBC title to duck Gennady, do y'all remember the fans heckling Canelo Alvarez? I spoke on this before. Fight Golovkin. Why are you not trying to fight Golovkin? See, y'all try to duck all that. See, y'all try to duck all this out of the Akashic records. Y'all try to erase it, just like y'all try to erase the IBF stripping him for him ducking Sergey Derevchenko, okay? I mean, come on now. That's what he did. Not only did he do that, but he ducked Gennady Golovkin when he was 32 years old, right? Waited till Gennady Golovkin was 35 years old. What do you know? It took him to go down into the mountains of Guadalajara, Mexico, right? To eat tainted Mexico meat where he already knows. This has been history, okay? Eric Morales, okay? Jesse Vargas, okay? All these fighters from Mexico that pop dirty eating that Mexican meat, but for some odd reason, Canelo Alvarez just believes that he's just above the system, that he could just eat this Mexican meat because he drew against Gennady Golovkin, right? And he was going to get away with it. And if he did pop dirty, he could just blame it on clenbuterol, right? Because Jesse Vargas just got a slap on the wrist. So Canelo Alvarez thought he was just going to get a slap on the wrist. Ain't wrong, okay? He popped positive, and he served 6 months, you know what I'm saying, in serious isolation away from the boxing game. You know what I'm saying? Man did it. He was in a FEMA camp for 6 months, you know, isolating from the boxing game. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? So nobody else got sick and infected at that time, okay? And so all you idiots talk about smoke, that nobody want no smoke with Canelo. Nobody don't want no smoke. Well, guess what, bro? You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be infected with that smoke, coughing up their lungs. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's up in that smoke? You understand? How Canelo Alvarez always getting gassed out in the ring. You know what I'm saying? When he can't get a hold of his clenbuterol vaccine. You know, he needs that clenbuterol vaccine. Every chance he gets, he needs that clenbuterol vaccine. What you think Canelo Alvarez doing down right now in the mountains of Guadalajara, Mexico, behind closed doors of his partner, Oscar Mayer De La Hoya, right? What you think they doing behind them closed doors, under them negotiation tables with all that smoke, smoking them hog testicles? You know what I'm saying? Getting that good old HGH up in their system right now. Why you think that boy has been ducking? You know what I'm saying? Why you think he's so quiet? Because he down there getting juiced up, hide behind that smoked Mexico meat, getting juiced up to his gills. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he's doing. And you see all this stuff coming out about Canelo saying, oh, he didn't lose to Floyd. Oh, he's the second pound for pound greatest fighter. Oh, this is Canelo Alvarez now saying this. This is not me making this shit up. This is your beloved Cinnabon Canelo Alvarez speaking crazy nonsense in his social isolation camp down in Guadalajara, Mexico, okay? And as y'all can see, in totality, what Canelo Alvarez has done to this game, okay? So not only did the WBC franchise, allow him to duck Jermall Charlo for all these years, 4 years now. This is the annals of history. They got these fools out here saying that Canelo Alvarez, that Jermall Charlo was never Canelo Alvarez mandatory. What? Like, who the fuck y'all think y'all playing with? He lost the mandatory position when he became franchise champion. When his old buddy, his other FUCK boy, Oscar De La Hoya, little other side, his side chick, Mauricio Suleiman, out there in Guadalajara, Mexico, with the WBC, franchise tagged him, so that he could duck Jermall Charlo. Are y'all serious? What? And so that anytime Canelo Alvarez, anytime he fights somebody, it's all for unification this and unification that, for all these dumbass sponsorships, so DAZN and Golden Boy could get all this backdoor money? What? You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all see the okie doke? Don't y'all see the hoax behind the Canelo Alvarez virus? Right? So y'all need to be smart enough and understand that this boy's career is a hoax. From beginning to end, I outlined it for you, okay? Don't play with me. And don't come down in my comment section talking greasy, because I know none of y'all FUCK fanboys even watched the video this far is because the truth hurts. I already know it hurts. It's a pain in the ass. You can ask Oscar De La Hoya about that, right? It hurts. I understand. I could just, it's hard for me to imagine that. But Oscar De La Hoya had to go to rehab for a long time because it hurt him so bad. So don't play with me. So this is y'all king. This is who y'all looking up to. And this is the same reason why the boxing game is going downhill, is because of the Canelo Alvarez virus. You know what I'm saying? I summed it up. That's my 2 cents in the pot. Anyway, y'all more than welcome to leave your comments down below. Y'all can leave suggestions, what vitamins and minerals and whatnot to take to avoid the Canelo Alvarez outbreak. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, y'all leave y'all suggestions down in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, Canelo Alvarez is safely social distancing down in the mountains of Guadalajara, Mexico, high behind that smoked Mexico meat, getting juiced up with that clenbuterol and them hog nuts. You know what I'm saying? Just getting his ass all the way tuned up, okay? You know what I'm saying? His social isolation tips, okay? But I'm so thankful that, eventually now, we're all going to see Canelo Alvarez disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a fart in the wind, as the warden on the Shawshank Redemption said. You understand what I'm saying to you? You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, you know what I'm saying? We all going to wake up to what's going on with this fool. You understand? And we're going to have our proper defenses ready to combat this fool and get him and eradicate him out of the sport forever, okay? So y'all let the world know down in the comment section below, how do y'all feel that we could combat this Canelo outbreak? Y'all leave it down in the comment section below. It's your boy, E with BoxingProfits, signing on to the next one. Holla at your boy, one take, nigga. Whoop, I'm out.